This is SisQo Live. The thoughts and comments on this show are not necessarily those of SisQo. SisQo Live, the guest, or its sponsors.
I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. Let's go lie. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, what's up? Welcome to SisQo Live, where music is alive. And where we're coming to you live until we're coming to you live. I'm your announcer, Rax, the raccoon. Yes, not Max. I'm back. Rax is back. I was in no way scared. I want to thank my friend Max for standing in for me there. And yeah. So it's Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues there. And so me and Killer, we worked out all our differences. All right. You know, the Republicans and the Democrats could take from us. You see, we came together because he realized that I had a problem. All right. Now he doesn't have a problem with whom I have a problem with. But he understood where I was coming from, so he let me come in on his slot today to do the announcement. So I just want to say, Radio Rashid, I'm tired of it, buddy. All right? Every time you turn around, okay, you're talking about you want to eat some raccoon face, okay? All right? If you keep it up, I'm going to come to you like this. With the ones and twos, all right? I got your raccoon right here, okay? I got your raccoon right here, all right, buddy? Okay? All right, now let's get to the show. Without further ado here's SisQo, all right? Radio Rashid, stop talking about eating raccoons' faces. All right. Oh, yes, this way.
Okay. Hey, welcome to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want, or you can catch us when it's live. When you catch us when it's live, that's when you can get the music. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me, as always, Smoke Black and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. Man, Rax said he worked it out with Killer, so that's all good. But now you got a new beef with our illustrious producer, Radio Rashid, because he keeps talking about eating raccoon.
It's always the New Yorkers. It's always starting stuff. Man. Got the internal on our shoulder.
Yo, how y'all doing, man?
Blessed, brother.
Man, I just don't want the problems with nobody else. So
right. Right. We got a great show for y'all today. It's Fan Friday. So yeah, we'll see if Rochelle will come through. If not, we still got the fans for you guys. We also got my brother, Mr. McGee, coming through with that top 10, making sure that you get your workout on, staying healthy while we're still in quarantine. We also got the Blackout with Black. What you got in the Blackout, Jack?
Hey man, I try not to be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy, man. The president, man. The president. We are going to talk about Orange Face. We're going to talk about him real well, man. He came out and said that he knew.
Wait, hold it. Let's save it for the show. Okay. Let's save it for the show. So when we get to the Blackout, we're going to talk about the
Cheetos president.
The Cheeto and Chief.
Orange Face.
Cheese Puff and Chief. How about you, Smoke? What you got in the smoking section today?
Not a damn thing.
No,
I ain't
waiting.
Nah. No, we just gonna talk.
All right, we just gonna rap. That's what's up.
We just gonna rap.
It's always good. and you know we got that good old 5 on the mix. You ready, Jack?
Shit.
You ain't got to get ready.
Hey,
That's right.
he always ready. That's what it is. It's SisQo Live. Let's go.
Many fish in the sea, but I can only see you with me. My friends think that I'm crazy. They give it to me constantly. Every day of my life, I'm tired of living constant strife. It hurts me just like a knife. Ah, baby. Time in my life that I felt so lonely. You came along and made it right. Ah, baby. Won't even phone me. What do you expect me to do?
You hear that? Now that's real singing.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. And you can catch us when you want to. You can catch us when it's live. Then when you catch us when it's live, that's when you can get music like that. That was you, right, Smoke?
I think so.
So what I just learned just now was that, hey, Black, if we ain't around, he gonna get that grit. I never heard you sing like that before.
Man, listen, man. Me and Mr. Lee need to talk.
I tried to talk. You ain't answer.
Nah, man. Hey, man, you sound like, boy. See, we gotta stand.
Boy, you sound like you meant it, because you know, normally folk come in nice and smooth, but he was in the front of the church on that one.
Yeah, we got a saying called R&B Church, and that is the direct and correct definition of R&B Church.
Man,
All right.
Okay, Smoke. Hey, can we just play back just 30 seconds of that, please? Just play.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all. I'm in for that. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Many fish in the sea, but I can only see you with me. My friends think that I'm crazy. They give it to me constantly. Every day of my life, I'm tired of living constant strife. It hurts me just like a knife. Ah, baby. There was a time in my life that I felt so lonely. But then you came along and made it right. Ah, baby. And you won't even phone me. What do you expect me to do?
Yeah, man.
I can't hear this though.
We're gonna take out a offering right now. Is the doors are open. Whoever wants to come down and give your soul to the R&B Church, you can come down at this time.
That's right. Mr. Lee.
Hey, you, bro.
I can hear you. I can hear Lee and Black. I can't hear SisQo.
Yeah, I can't hear neither.
Oh, yo, I went on mute just so I could sing along. Cause I'm like, what would I do? I guess we supposed to do falsetto. Supposed to come in with the falsetto.
Man,
I don't do it all the time because the lane in the studio is just keep it smooth.
I see what you said. Point being, you can put on many hats. It's very respected, and I think you did a great job, man. I can't wait to hear more. And if you want to hear more, make sure that you tune in to SisQo Live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can check us out on youtube.com/SisQo Live. This is episode 31, and we having fun. And now that we're feeling and warm and fuzzy inside, why don't we the blood is pumping. Let's see if we can get our man Mr. McGee come in with the good old top 10.
Murder.
What's going on?
What's up?
Hey, you gonna always be murder to me.
By many names. I go by.
Hey, fellas.
We all got many names, don't we?
That's right.
Man. Well, since y'all calling me murder today, I'm gonna show you how to murder the Mavs. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Just a little toe touching today. A little toe touching.
Oh, that's
40,
good. That's always good.
40. Hold on, what's that?
That's fancy.
Right.
That got production qualities.
Whoa, that's a nice video, but
is that what's on Netflix?
I was about to say, y'all ain't gonna see me bust my fronts out trying to do that today.
That's right.
You got a drone on that one, man. That was serious. He's gonna get the pic.
Yo, my brother Rico shot that. It's coming soon, or did it already hit? Did you already put it out?
Yeah, I put it out. Shout out to Carterville Studios.
Yes, and
Rico.
Yo, I'm looking on here
Rico
to see because Speedy asked me to shout out his friend, his rapper friend Gigi from South Africa. All right, let's get with the top 10.
All right, so here we go. This is 45 seconds, toe touching. This right here is great for your ass.
Woo,
you can switch them up different ways.
Yeah.
We
might just have to stay on down there after that one.
I think the key is just to have smokes. Smoke just have snacks when you come up each time.
No. I'm gonna have to cut my foot off and bring my foot to me.
Come on, I ain't even.
Yo, he's alternating the leg, yo. Because at first,
I know y'all like
it's leg alternation.
Yeah,
I really like XO crunches or something.
Or get my son Justin to do it. That's about the only way it's gonna get done by Bush here lately.
Is that called
I just gotta let you know. These guys are joking. They are in great shape. No matter how long they've been sitting around, they're still in good shape. Yeah. No,
don't let it fool you.
Yo, is that called a reverse crunch? What is that called?
Huh?
What is that called? Leg lift reverse?
Alternating toe touch.
Okay. Alternating toe touch. Well, hey man, let's go ahead and get that minute. See if y'all can get down on that floor and get that alternating toe touch popping.
Watching, we got like 300, 400,000 people in here. I need y'all standing up. Let's get this minute in. Come on, Mr. Lee, what we got?
Tell me when to go. 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 Tell me when to go.
I ain't want to mess up no kip up.
Tell me when to go. 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 Tell me when to go.
Woo!
SisQo, what you doing? Push up this time again?
No, I wasn't push-ups. I was doing the alternating toe touch.
Oh man, I like when you do stuff like that, man.
I did the both legs though, and to the beat of the music.
That's hard. That's hard.
Everybody watching, make sure you have paid your insurance.
I gotta do that one. I gotta do that one when I'm alone because I'm a fart.
On beat.
1 and 2.
Yo, thank you, Mr. McGee. Please let everybody know that's watching where they can find you on social media.
You can catch me on IG 89C McGee, and you can catch me on Facebook at Charles McGee, man with the handstand, and on YouTube, Tide 10 with me.
That's right.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick musical break. When we get back, we still got plenty of show for you. We got that blackout, we got that smoking section, we also got that 5 on it mix, all coming right here on Fan Friday. SisQo Live. Let's go.
Giving me a chill every time I think about the love we make. Makes my heart sink deep into my soul. Everywhere I go, I'm always thinking of when we make love. Touch your girl in every way. Oh, chance to hear you say, oh, you know you're my one. I can't sleep. You know that sometimes you but you get to me. You know that it's so sexual.
R&B, the A-lister, and no team does it better. Welcome to SisQo Live.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. We're coming to you live till we're coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo.
The Dragon.
And with me, as always, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues. Smoke Black, and that was So Sexual off my first solo album. That was written and produced by Babyface. You listen close enough, you can hear him in the background singing. But hey man, I wanted to ask y'all something. How y'all feel about the good old no bra challenge?
What?
Where's that at?
What? Y'all seen that, right?
No.
Wait,
Where's that at?
Hey, yo, I'm mad. I'm so mad that everybody looked up, don't know what I'm talking about. The no bra challenge. Like,
I don't know. I support it.
All these girls been like just having no bra on and doing just like a almost pop lock and like doing some kind of like
something to make them move.
Hard not to run to their phone right now.
No, that's what they be doing, right. They be like, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just send it.
Can you Google it?
He said, "Don't you send that to my phone?" Oh, there you go. Is that it? Nah. Well, the one I saw was like a bunch of. Oh yeah, that's it. The no bra challenge has been girls just not having a bra on and doing like some kind of dance. And I was really asking y'all about it because I wanted to know if anybody knew how it started. But then y'all either didn't know it started or playing dumb because everybody married. But I digress. Let me. I saw my son. Okay, my son 8. It popped up.
Stop watching me songs. Y'all email me, man.
It literally popped up.
Put your email in the group.
Yo, it popped up on my email like boing.
Stupid. I see what you did there.
Somebody give me that gifted and do the no bra challenge. That's for the less well endowed in the chestal regions.
Dude, it don't even matter. It don't matter. It's, like they just some people just got like some girls just got straight nips and just doing their thing.
Up top things.
I'm mad that y'all didn't know about it because now I can't blame it on y'all if I was looking at it. I wasn't looking at that. They said that to me. Now
oh shit! Here.
Everybody said it to me so I could say it wasn't me.
I sent it. Sure. Yeah, that's
nah, yo, but you know what? I gotta be honest though. It could have been a lot raunchier than what it is, and it ain't too raunchy to be honest. Like I've seen worse. Trust. The only problem is the only problem is like if you ever look at it, it's like the 2 times it popped up on my timeline like 3 times, and every time I just kind of looked away because it looked like it was like little girls. But today it was a woman on the front, and it was when it was a woman on the front, and that was what made me click onto it. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is an adult party now. I think I can throw some streamers and celebrate the movement, whatever. I want to know that y'all know who started it though. Like, does it go to a song? Because it's a whole girl.
I'd like to Nobel. I'd like to suggest them for the Nobel Peace Prize. I think that person is more qualified than Trump is for the Peace
Prize. Speaking of that, hey, can we go? Let's do this. Let's take a quick musical break. And when we get back, let's go to the Blackout first, because I think everybody today, man, it's just a plethora of information to talk about the Cheeto in Chief. When we get back, we're gonna talk about it right here, SisQo Live.
If I tell you, say I love you, oh, my money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, oh, yeah. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, say that, oh. No do, shakara, oh, no do, gotta for me, oh. You're beautiful too, my number one in tutu. Sipping bruku tutu, for your love it tutu. I go chuku, Biko obianuju. Shall you do me juju? Cause I'm feeling the juju.
Ready for the heat from the street? Turn it up. This is the Blackout.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. Where we coming to you live till we're coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me as always, my co-host, my brothers from another mother, Smoke Black and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. It's time for that Blackout Black. Let's get into it, bro.
Well, a couple days ago, man, I think it was actually Wednesday, because when I heard it, I knew what I was going to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that's close and near and dear to me, and I'm really upset and hurt that somebody who's supposed to run our country and protect us not only dropped the ball, but knew he was dropping the ball and doubled down on the dropping of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He came out and basically said that he knew that it was going to be basically a pandemic. It was bad, and he didn't want to cause a thing. You know what I'm saying? So he downplayed it as much as he could. Now, the reason why it really upsets me is because not only have we lost hundreds of thousands of people that could have, you know what I'm saying, that didn't have to die. My mom happened to be one of them, and my god brother happened to be one of them. My mom went in on surgery on I think it was March 18th. COVID was roaring over her at the time, but didn't nobody really know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Had we knew, I had the information that it was something. And let me say this, my mom caught COVID from the hospital.
Come on,
going in surgery. So had we know what the, how bad it was, we probably we would have rescheduled. She wouldn't have had that surgery. So we got a president that not only is doubling down on racism and causing all kind of, racial conflict. He doesn't even care for the people that he's supposed to protect. He doesn't even care about us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, you vote however you want to vote. But I'm gonna say this, man. The gatekeeper, the watcher of our country, you know what I'm saying? The watcher of our families and just how can you trust a guy that would do that? What kind of guy, what kind of man would deliberately not give out information that could potentially save hundreds of thousands of lives. If I could put my hands on him, if I could just get to him, I mean, it really makes me mad. It makes me more than mad because it's just like he continues to show that he doesn't care. Like I've never seen a person that doesn't have a heart like that. You know what I'm saying? And some of you people put him in. You know what I'm saying? We and when I say some of you people, you might not have voted for him, but you didn't vote at all. So it was a vote for him. Tell you something else, man. I got to talk about this motherfucker all day long. He just basically told the guy that's overseeing the Breonna case, he just gave him a heads up in becoming a Supreme Court judge. So how do you think the case is going to end up coming? It's at the grand jury right now, her case. And they're supposed to have the findings of the verdict for that next week. I'm not feeling good about that verdict. And me and Smoker in Louisville, Kentucky, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if the verdict ain't what we know it should be. They're gonna burn this motherfucker down. Yeah. Like it's gonna be ground zero for it. Like the Civil War is still going on. You know what I'm saying? We might have won a big battle, but as we can see, white supremacists are gearing up. And it's just gonna be crazy, man. Y'all protect yourselves, and the best thing I guess we could do is do the research that we need to do individually. It's no more. It's no more trusting your government. It's no more trusting your school systems. It's no more trusting the doctors. You know what I'm saying? The people. You know what I'm saying? It's no more of that because everything's diluted now. Everything is tainted and you just gotta believe, as Peck would say, trust in the Almighty, and then He gives you senses. You know what I'm saying? Use your mind, your wisdom to decipher this mess we in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, man, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck and his name is Donald, then it must be Donald Duck.
Right.
I'm doing my best to make light of a situation only because when people don't understand what we're saying about the situation with Trump and his withholding the information that he had about the pandemic, it's a scenario right now where you just heard from a young man in America who has been impacted by this person's unwillingness to give information. Now, what I know for a fact is that it's a lot of different books that's been coming out talking about the different things that had happened that got us to this point. And one of the things that happened was everybody knows that the president had a real disdain for President Obama, right? And at the end of the day, if you want to hate somebody on your own time, that's your prerogative. It's America. You could do. You're supposed to be able to be free to do and feel how you want. Now, here's the problem, and this is the reason why it goes back to the racism thing, and why we keep saying we have an issue with him being racist. Because you can say, "Hey, man, he can feel however he want to feel." That's true, but when your personal feelings make you make a decision to eradicate Obamacare, which literally had like a screen door in place for stuff like this pandemic. It wasn't like it was a wall set up to stop the pandemic, but it was something at least thin enough that it was able to say, look out, so that we had the option to duck you take that option away because he took away everything that Obama did. So if that screen door or that megaphone that was just sitting there on a big hill, Obamacare had it in the budget for somebody to sit on the hill, and if they saw trouble, they supposed to look, see the trouble, yell into the megaphone that cost $5 and say, "Hey, yo, is trouble coming?" And then we had the choice to say, "Hey, thanks for telling us." And then we were able to make a sound decision. Like you said, man, y'all wouldn't have went to the hospital that day. You know what I mean? And it just sucks for the people that's sitting on the fence and the people that don't, that's like you said, that's not voting, or the people that's dismissing the fact that our president has a disdain for a race of people, and his personal feelings ended up hurting the country. We are all sitting home, not working for longer than, dude, can you imagine if we were able to prepare for this? We got blindsided and sucker punched, and now we are literally on the ground doing the best thing that we can to get up, brush ourselves off, and figure out a better way to move forward. And if you tell me that I'm supposed to go out to the club with the same Negro that didn't say nothing and let me get punched in my right side, I'm not going to say, man, get the stitches come off, and then I brush off and go back into the club with the same dude. Like, that's bananas. It's bananas, yo. This is what we saying. This is the reason why we just want to remove this dude, man. It ain't saying that Biden and Kamala Harris are Jesus and Moses. We ain't saying that. We just saying whoever this guy is right now and whatever his agenda is has absolutely nothing to do with whether you black, white, Trump supporter, none of that. All he cares about is literally himself, and he proved it by not telling us. It was like what Trevor Noah said on his show. It's the equivalent if he was flying the plane and the plane was going down, instead of telling us to buckle up and brace ourselves, he said kick back and relax, and then the plane crashed. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It sucks because it's like, yo, he took away our choice. America's supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave. We're supposed to be able to choose what we like. If you don't like what I'm saying, you could turn the channel. We ain't had an option to turn the channel. And now, as you see, we getting blindsided from the left, blindsided from the right, shot in the back, stepped on the ground, shot on the ground, shot while we sleep. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we are completely defenseless, and this current administration is the reason why we have nothing to protect ourselves, and we gotta just do the best we can to get them out of there, so that we can at least have the choice to just do something different. Because as of right now, dude, our hands, our legs, everything is tied behind us, and we don't know what's coming. They can know about some whole other stuff, proving that he ain't gonna tell us. You know what I mean? Right. Stuff happens right in your face, and he don't even acknowledge that. I mean, it's like that like in the movie Pulp Fiction, when Samuel L. Jackson was sitting there, and the dude started talking, and then he just shot the dude in the face, and then he was like, "What the?" And he was like, "I'm sorry, did I break your concentration?" That's the way the president is. Like, I said that to give you a visual. People are just dying or getting shot, and this man's hand is on the trigger, and he is not even flinching. He continuing the conversation as if it didn't happen. Right. I'm sorry for that long rant, Black.
You good, bro. You good, bro.
Personal to you. I just want to do whatever I can to get the information out to the people, so that can we just get a little bit of, I mean, it's not like we had all of the rights and all of the privileges in the world, but the little bit that we did have is being taken away from us in a fiery flames of glory, right? Because California on fire, and it's still on fire because of global warming, because his solution to these problems is to ignore them. It's like, I hate them test results. Why don't y'all stop taking tests? What? Like, yo, that's not gonna make it go away just because you stick your head in the sand.
Same motherfucker said maybe we should shoot him up with Clorox and shit like that. Like, that's
Dude, people are really doing that too. And he wasn't joking. He suggested that bleach solution on more than one occasion. He was dead serious. And then his supporters said, "Oh, he was joking. He was speaking in code." Really, bro?
You're not. When he's a dumb motherfucker. And people need to understand when we talk about this type of stuff, when we say vote, it's just not exclusive to the African American community, because this is a people matter. Black people ain't the only ones dying from COVID, and we aren't the only ones who were excluded from the knowledge that was needed in order to maybe protect ourselves and our families. This is the whole United States of America. So I'm speaking to, since we have such a diverse audience, everybody. I don't give a fuck what color you are, nationality or creed. You need to. I'm not going to say who to vote for, but I am going to tell you who not to vote for, and that is Satan himself, Trump.
Right. Hey, that's man.
Great. But I gotta address one of them comments in there. Somebody said something about Trump breaking up a pedophile.
The pedo ring.
Let me get to that. QAnon. Right. That's that QAnon bull. All right. That is not a legitimate news source. That is a ridiculous thing. Stop quoting that. Don't come here and quote that. That's for damn sure. Okay. We're not giving a platform for that nonsense. The fact of the matter is this. If you look at every publication from anyone that has the remote connection to them or that family, okay, you've got the Mary Trump book. That's his niece, and they have a quote. They have a recording from his sister that says that this person has no moral character. There's a Melania and Me book where even Melania, she likes to try to act like she's an unwilling participant. No, she's just as involved in all of the process that goes through that. This is why she wore that jacket that said, I don't care, do you, when she was on her way to the border. She has said what she feels. Let's believe her, okay?
Yo, I was in the Big Brother house with his ex-wife, and she gave me all the tea. And this was before he was even president.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you telling me? I was thinking, why are you telling me this? But you know,
there's a difference between ignorance and negligence. Okay, and ignorance, I could almost give you a pass if you were too stupid to realize what to do in this circumstance, but you didn't. You understood. You knew exactly what the problem was, and you chose to avoid it. That's negligence. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about anyone but him and his. He has been saying this his entire life. Okay, yes. I'm from New York. I do not believe in the Trump businessman myth. It is bull. Okay, I've seen his racism firsthand, just in terms of the cases that he had to settle out of court on in terms of racist practices in housing people of color in his buildings. Okay, this has always been him. So we're not playing that game. All right. This person does not care, and he has proven to everyone and anyone still supporting them. I pray for you, because you just don't get it. You're blinded so much by your ignorance and your hatred that you will still ally yourself to a person who will throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. And he has. When they try to get rid of Obamacare with nothing to replace it, you guys better bring it. But you don't. You just want to undo what the black man did, because Cohen said himself he hates Obama because he's a black man and he's everything that he is not.
Yep.
Went to
and if y'all didn't hear the story, this guy hated Obama so much he hired an Obama personator just so he could fire him.
Man, that part is that's
let that sink in, man. Let that sink in.
Away from people because you're mad the black guy gave it to him first. Are you serious, bro?
Right.
Are you serious? You want to kill people rather than take an L on the stock market. Really, bro? Come on, believe that man when he tells you who he is. and I'm gonna shut up because I can keep going.
That's what it is, man. Hey, on that note, let that sink in. We're gonna take a quick musical break, and when we get back, we're gonna lighten it up with a little bit of smoking section. But I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get with that right here.
Sometimes I make you smile, and at times you can get upset, but that's just the way it goes in love and happiness. Take the good with the bad, girl. Baby, meet me halfway, and I promise you I will stay. Sometimes I may get grumpy, but you can be free too. But we'll get our thoughts together. Baby, let's think this through. It would be easy. We'll put our best foot forward. Baby, let's keep this going. Almost there. Nothing is impossible. There's many obstacles. We're almost there. Nothing is impossible. Nothing make it possible with love.
SisQo, Smoke, and
the
Hit Squad.
That boom.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. When we coming to you live, till we coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo.
The Dragon.
And as always, my co-host, Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, give me the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do and what it does. And what it just did was black music. I don't know what that is. Y'all never cease to amaze me, man, because the music that you guys have played, even the music that DJ Mr. Lee was playing from my old music, I think what I'm the most impressed about is how that music sounds so much different than Smoking Black Dragon music.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's odd, like how we created the sound that we created as we come together as a group. We basically took all the elements of music and created something new. You guys, this is SisQo Live, is episode 31, and you can go to youtube.com/SisQo Live, SisQo. If you don't know, now you know. And man, please share, subscribe to all of your friends, because you're going to want to be here when we drop that Smoking Black Dragon. Our first single is literally getting mixed and mastered right now as we speak, and then we also have a really strong public announcement coming before the single. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Get in here on there, because you don't want to miss when we drop this new music. With that said, Smoke, what's popping in the smoking section?
Man, not shit, man. I just hate goofy shit. I hate dumb shit, man. I watch, anybody know me know I'd watch documentaries.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I watch is documentaries. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching, there's this documentary, this little series on Showtime. And what it shows is a lot of these, I want to say not serial killings, but stuff like Columbine and the stuff that went down in Orlando at that Pulse Club, where people just go in and just massacre tons of people and shit. Mm-hmm. And on these calls, a whole lot of times what they'll do is they'll let you hear the 911 call.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, and you've got these people who maybe have run into the bathroom or run into the closet hiding because there's a shooter outside, and they're on the phone with 911. 911 answers and says, 911, what's your emergency? Hey, there's a shooter active right now, and you hear gunfire in the background.
Wow.
We need you to get your ass over it. 911, y'all got to do a much better job, because the goofy shit must stop. It takes me to that song, 911 is a joke. Because the first question that these motherfuckers will ask you is on every show is, do you see the shooter? No, motherfucker, I'm hiding.
Right, I'm under the table.
Yeah. What is he wearing? Is he still there? I don't motherfucking know what he's wearing. Do you want me like he's standing right here in front of me? He's got on blue. Y'all got to do a better job of handling some of these 911 emergencies, man. Don't ask a motherfucker. No, if it was me and you asked me some shit like that, I'm gonna probably panic even more because you put nigga. I don't know. Get somebody over here and save me right now. I don't know what the fuck he's got on. I couldn't tell you his blood type or nothing. Now I'm sounding like Rashid. But the shit, man, that shit was pissing me off. I watched like 3 episodes, and every single one of these 911 motherfuckers will ask you, what does he look like? I don't know. As soon as I heard pa-poom, pa-poom, I got the fuck up out the way.
Well, I can guess. I mean, you can pretty much guess, but I'm not going to do that though. But I mean, if it's some kind of mass shooting and people are getting, innocent people are getting shot, I could give you a wild guess.
Man, somebody just said that there's a valid reason why they do that. I know it. I'm pretty sure they've got a protocol and blah, 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 blah. But if you ain't understanding logically what the fuck I'm saying, then fuck it. If I hear pa-poom, pa-poom, the first thing that I do ain't to see who's doing it.
Right.
It's to get out the way.
Right.
Get somewhere.
Get low and go. That's what I do. Get low and go. And then once I'm safe, then I'm going to say, what just happened? Dude, or like I know a comedian said, yo, if I see black people running, I'm going to start running too.
And ask questions like,
where we going? Like,
shit, fuck all of it. If us four were standing outside and one of you motherfuckers took off,
right.
I ain't looking to see what you're taking off from. I'm looking at you. I'm following you. Right. I'm taking off with you. When we stop to take a breath, then I ask you, why are we running?
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Survival skills, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, some of this shit you don't need a book to teach you. Some shit's common sense.
I don't know though, man. I mean, depends on where you grew up. I mean, coming from the inner city, we learned without actually being taught that you get low and go. That's just the name of the game.
I mean, I'm from inner city, but if I go up, I went to Gatlinburg a couple weeks ago. Okay, while I was out there, if I had heard roar, do you think I'm looking for where the roar came from? I'm getting somewhere.
Hey, now. I got one question. What is a pa-poom?
He just said he don't know what it was, but he was getting away.
Is there any connections to a rumpa-pum-pum?
Shit, it didn't sound normal. It wasn't an everyday sound like daddy or something like that. Goodbye.
Right.
Pa-poom, pa-poom.
My son can hear a roach fart and be like, who's that? Like anything to mess up the algorithm of whatever's going on in his vicinity. He wanted to know what it was. I'm like, son, that was the ice machine. It was just somebody dropping in the ice machine.
Yeah, man.
Ears, huh?
Yeah, man. He inherited those ears. Yo, I think that's good though, man. I think that's good because, hey, you know what? My sister Renetta sent me something from an entrepreneurial Black group of people that are creating bulletproof clothing. Now this is something that I had thought about, but my lawyer, when I was dealing with that gun stuff in the courts, my lawyer I have a bulletproof vest, but my lawyer had told me that bulletproof vests are illegal and that I couldn't wear it walking around the street. So I guess, I know that Rochelle's not that kind of lawyer, but I know she is a lawyer. So I'm going to ask her if it's still illegal, but if not, then I definitely want. Oh, hey, Rochelle.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Oh, you look like you just locked somebody's ass up.
Right, she just came right out of court. No,
How could she be
Coming to you live from
Sit under the clock.
Cadillac.
Okay,
What you
okay.
say?
I was wondering if bulletproof vests. How you doing, by the way? It's Michelle.
I'm
Ladies
just
and
getting off work.
I see. I was wondering, are bulletproof vests still illegal to wear
I'm
out
not
in the street?
sure. I'm not sure. I would have to look that up.
I would
It's probably
like
legal
to
in certain
know.
states. Laws are different.
I would
in
like
every
to know
state,
because
so.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about how to combat what's been going on in the streets with our people. And I saw this young entrepreneurial group. Hey, I know mine is upstairs. Yo, it was this young entrepreneurial group who have started a clothing line that's bulletproof.
Yeah, I was
And-
hearing you say that.
Yeah, and I'm going to put it in the group text. I wanted to talk to these young people. Maybe we can get them on the show because even though it's not a solution to what's going on, at least it's a little bit of literally a little bit of protection from some of the things that's been going on with us in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said.
I know
Friday.
I have my security certification in the state of California, and that's what allows me to own one legally.
I feel like I think you need to be, have a certification to have it.
That being said, a security guard certification ain't that hard or that expensive.
It says that it is legally permitted to wear a bulletproof vest in some states, but somebody convicted of committing a violent crime or carrying a deadly weapon is denied probation or parole. They can't do that.
So she was saying that me specifically couldn't wear a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
You probably fall in that category of not able to wear one.
They're trying to stop the bad guys from having that tactical advantage of being able to take a couple of rounds if they're getting into a shootout with the cops. Essentially, that's what it's the same reason we got capacity limitations in the state of California as well. You're trying to have the police have the upper hand. You know what I mean? So that's all.
Right, because a gun wasn't enough, but I digress. While we got you, Rochelle, can we go ahead and do the Fan Friday while we got you?
Are we gonna do Fan Friday? We're gonna do the mix. What we doing?
No. Oh, wait. We did have the 5 on the mix. Can you stick around for the 5 on the mix?
I mean, I'm here.
All right, well, let's do it.
So let's go.
Cadillac pimping.
In the 5 on its mix with DJ Mr. Lee.
Oh shit! Don't do it like that, Lee.
See, you haven't changed.
Woo! I just played that the other day. Shit. Woo!
Woo!
You going in, nigga.
Getting to be all that matters to me.
Yeah, how to glitch.
There you go. I've been fresh each day I live. A little more love. A little more love. Good and true. Just think about
Flowers bloom in morning dew, and the beauty seems to say, it's a pleasure when you treasure all that's new and true and gay. Easy living, and we're giving what we know we're dreaming of. We are one, having fun, walking in the glow of love.
Right.
Oh shit! Bing, 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 bing.
celebration. Going round. Ain't all the girls come to town. Lovely lady, pretty as can be. No one knows her name, she's just a mystery. I have seen her maybe once or twice. One thing I can say, ooh, she's very nice. She's a lady, but I really want to know. Somehow I've got to let my baby show. She's exciting. She's so exciting to me. She's exciting. Exciting to me. That's the chance to ride. While we cruising around in the street, all the party. Oh shit! Everybody take it to the top of the song. All right. In the name of don't it feel all time on the song. All right. For the party. Till the morning light.
It's now time for Fan Friday with Rochelle. SisQo Live.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want it. You can catch us when it's live. And if you catch us when it's live, you can get that live music. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me, as always, Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. Give me the cure for the quarantine blues. Let you know what to do, And we got Rochelle with the social rapport. What's going on, Rochelle?
Oh, Lord.
What happened? I went and got my vest too. We can't hear you, Rochelle.
Get it together.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. Okay. You came back strapped up.
Yeah, I got my bulletproof vest.
Allegedly.
Ready for whatever. I feel.
Allegedly.
I'm not choppy. I hope. Am I choppy? Am my service good? Because I am in the streets of Upper Marlboro. So.
Oh, it's all good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not doing the social report today. I'm doing Fan Friday. So.
Okay.
We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna bring the first fan, Miss Erica B.
Hello.
Hey.
What's going on, Erica?
Oh, nothing much. Just sitting here enjoying the show.
Oh, that's what's up. Tell everybody where you calling from.
I am from Jackson, Tennessee.
Hey, you from Tennessee? You real close to Radio Rashid.
I am.
That's
yeah, what's going on?
Nothing much.
You know my people's DeCarlos Askew.
So
do you know any of the Askews in Jackson? DeCarlos, shit, I can't think of everybody's name, but
that's
you probably know what you're saying.
Now I know that there are some Askews from Bolivar that have moved here. So do you know if they're from Bolivar?
No, you got me on that one. I think they born and raised Jackson. But I will ask him though.
Okay.
I don't know that many people from Jackson, and Jackson is about that small.
Well, we are the hub city. We're in
That's
between
right.
Evansville and Memphis.
Yep, that's where all the police are sitting at on the side of the road waiting on your ass.
That's correct.
Absolutely.
They just waiting to ask you.
License and registrations.
Ass kick.
okay, so Erica, you've been a SisQo and Drew fan for quite some time. So tell us about why SisQo, why Drew Hill?
Why Drew Hill? Well, I love the harmony, the tone. I mean, everything about it is great.
Thank you.
Really, to be honest, I kind of wish you all would get back together.
Only why? To be honest. I sure wish Negroes really did want to sing, but they don't. Not together. So that's that. I don't know if they sing alone, but they don't want to sing together. So I wish, I wish Trump wasn't racist, but it is what it is.
Right.
Ain't that what he said? Somebody died. He said, "Hey, fuck it. It is what it is."
It is what it is. Sad.
Ain't nothing you can do.
So, have you ever met the guys?
I have never got a chance to meet them before. However, I would like to meet them.
I would too. I feel like I don't even know.
Well, we're
them
going to
brothers.
make that happen.
Right.
Oh my God.
I would like to even speak to one of the members of Drew Hill.
Lord have mercy.
I really wish. So you and me both, we both were sitting here. I'm in the group and I'm sitting on the side, and I wish that I could meet him too, because I don't know.
I'm gonna pray on it, SisQo, okay?
Okay. You set it up. You set it up. Everybody's got my number. They can call or text, Zoom, or even come over. They're always invited anytime they want.
Smoke signals.
There you go. Carry a pigeon.
There go one right there.
Oh Lord.
Oh gosh. Okay. So Erica, my connection is terrible. Erica, do you have any questions?
Well, I don't want to take away from anything. However, I do know that today is 9/11. I did want to ask you all, do you all remember where you were during 9/11?
Yes. I was in Boston, and I was slated to be on one of the planes that crashed into the building. I actually have it on. It was on my tour schedule. I was on tour with the Backstreet Boys at the time, and unfortunately, we lost two of our crew members that were that actually got on the plane. I chose to get on the tour bus instead of catching the plane to get to the New York show that we had, and we got diverted to Canada, and we saw everything unfold on TV. So that's where I was. I was literally supposed to be on that plane.
It was a purpose for your life.
Absolutely. For me to get back and be able to still be here to talk to you guys. How about y'all?
I was actually in Louisville, man. We had just got back home, and what's crazy is me and Smoke and Static had a apartment in the off of Broad Street in the financial district. Literally, sometimes if anybody knows about New York, around 5 or 6 o'clock, you can't get a taxi down there. You have to go in front of the World Trade Center building to catch a cab, man. But I was actually in Louisville. I got a call from Static. He woke me up. It's like, man, somebody just crashed into the World Trade Center building. I was like, what? And by the time I really realized what was going on, the second plane was hitting, and I literally thought that was a replay of the first plane, only to find out it was another plane. So you talked about steps being ordered. We literally would have been, for whatever reason, we would have been basically in New York, and we probably would have been in all of that mayhem had we not decided to be at home at that particular time.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. I was at my mom's house, knocked, and just woke up and seen a text from somebody saying, "Hey, turn on TV. Are you watching the news?" And as soon as I turned it on,
yo, you went mute. You went mute. Smoke.
Oh, my fault.
There you go.
Get away. There's a ghost in here. But yeah, I had woke up, had a text basically saying, "Look at the news. Are you watching the news?" And when I seen the second plane, like Black, I thought it was the first plane just replaying until they, went into a little deeper detail and showed both of them. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then of course the third plane, which was the United one that tried to hit the Pentagon. The shit was crazy, man. It's hard to believe still to this day.
Yeah, I thought it was a movie. What about you, DJ Mr. Lee?
Well, I'm from New York, so I was actually in the city. That particular morning, I happened to be in the Bronx that morning at the dentist's office, and it was crazy because right next door, they didn't have a TV in there, But when I got off the train, you know, cell phones don't work underground. So when I got off the train and got into the doctor's office, it was on the news in the recruiting center. And originally, like when I got out, the first one had already hit and everybody was still on the it's an accident. And then literally I just heard, oh, from the next room. And I ran back in there. And that was when the second one hit. But like being in the city was bananas. Like I'm a New Yorker born and raised. And I don't ever remember it being so quiet. Like it was the quietest. It was just quiet. You couldn't take any trains anywhere. So I had to take a bus from the Bronx to a parallel to Manhattan because they shut Manhattan's an island. They shut it down. Every bridge, every tunnel, no vehicles could get across. People were walking across the Brooklyn Bridge to get back in Manhattan. I had to walk across the bridge going from the Bronx into Manhattan. And the entire bus ride, no one said anything. And if you know New Yorkers,
everybody got something to say all the time.
Yeah, it was the quietest bus ride I ever seen. And no one knew what to do. It was crazy.
How about you, Erica? Where were you?
Actually, I had skipped school that day. I was living with my brother and my sister-in-law, and I remember watching BET. I can't remember exactly what was on, but I remember there was a news person that came across and had said, you know, what was going on and what was happening, and it just made me sad. And to this day, it still makes me sad because there was a lot of people that passed away. And a lot of family and people were just, you know,
devastated.
Outside. Yeah, devastated.
How about you, Rochelle? I don't know if you can hear me.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, we're good. Yeah. I was in high school. I was in my freshman year. I was in science class. I don't know, could y'all hear that? I was in science class in my freshman year in high school. And only thing I remember was my science teacher panicking and then turning the TV on. And all we saw was just like this, just a bunch of smoke. And I didn't know what we were looking at. But she started freaking out because I think her husband worked at the Pentagon. So I was just like, where's my mama? I hope she knows to come get me. Because like parents, like kids were starting to be called like their parents were there to get them. So I was like, oh my
because you live a hop, skip, and a jump from DC.
She did. Yeah. But it was funny because when they came to get me, they had like brought some stuff because they didn't know if we needed to like evacuate or go somewhere. And the stuff, one of the things that she brought was a picture of you that I had gotten from the record label. It was autographed.
Wow.
That was like something important that she felt like I wanted. So she brought that in case we had to go somewhere. So, but
wow. And that was before we met.
Yes, it was before we met.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Erica. Thank you so much for taking us down memory lane, for digging up the good ghosts and the bad ghosts.
I have to say for the record, Trump has killed more Americans than 9/11.
Yes. Let's do that.
Perspective.
Let's do that. Hey, y'all, can we just take a moment of silence for 30 seconds for the people that that were a part of the tragedy along with our country in 9/11 right now, just 30 seconds. All right, that's what's up, man. That's how long 30 seconds is. It's longer than you think, and it only took that. It only takes that long for something to happen that could, like, change the course of history. like what happened on that tragic day. But hey man, we still here, and the people that are here, hey man, let's live our lives. Let's live our best lives for the people that aren't here. So Erica, thanks again. Really appreciate it. And now we're gonna bring our second. Rochelle, we're gonna bring our second fan from Fran Friday in.
Turn your mic on, Tom. Turn your mic on, brother.
Okay.
Hey,
there we go.
Wow, this is a blessing.
What's up, man?
Definitely.
I see your name. Your name is Tony. What's going on, Tony? It looked like we lost Rochelle. Where you contacting us from?
North Hollywood, California.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Can you see the sky outside right now?
Well, it's really cloudy out there. It's not the best thing in the world. We'll take a quick little look out there. See what we can do.
No, don't go too far from the router now.
Yeah.
Right.
This is how we're looking.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh snap.
Yeah.
I live in Northridge, so I said that outside all day. It looks like they got the sepia filter on my window.
It's not the best right now, but yesterday it just smelled like a big cigarette. It was really, really thick and
wow.
It was terrible. But I just want to say this is an absolute blessing. I've been waiting all of my life for this. I was raised in Columbia, Maryland.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good old DMV, baby.
Yeah. And then when I was about 9 years old, we moved to Fairfax, Virginia. And then, then I was there until I was 17. So you guys are like my idols. I saw you guys.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
At down here in Los Angeles, downtown last January. And this is just a blessing. You guys are just legends. Just thank you for just everything you've, contributed to the world. You don't ever get your acknowledgement, but they're like now copying everything that you did back. Like, I find it very odd. They used to talk about you, but now they look just like you. Even down.
Thanks for saying that, man. Appreciate that.
The braids. You had the red and the blonde braid. Everyone does Future, and everybody does that. It's hilarious.
That's what's up. Hey,
credit.
Hey, a wise person once said, when you do something right, sometimes people can't tell if you did anything at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my phone right. Like, I'm trying to work it out. I was trying to work it out, and
it's all good, man. What do you do for a living, bro?
Oh goodness. Well, before COVID everything hit, I was working at Netflix, but video, but that went down. But
what were you doing over there?
Man, just trying to raise enough money to live my dream to be like you guys. That's all.
Oh, are you an artist?
Well, yeah, more of a club dancer. More of a club.
Oh, you dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What kind of dance do you do?
Oh goodness.
Like more of a party, or is it like a jazz, or?
Oh well, yeah, it's more like like you do. It's more like exactly what you do.
Oh, okay, all right. So you just feel the music.
Yeah, but more with the athletic side. So I do lots of all the other stuff like that. Can't do.
So can you do acrobatics?
Yeah, but I just got to the handstand. I got to a car accident a couple of years ago, but God,
oh no,
I'm still here and I'm still doing it.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, Tony, man, we appreciate you being here. We got to get to the impeccable moment, but if you want to shout anybody out and let everybody know where they can see you on social media, now's your time.
Okay, well, these guys are legends. Bow down. And you can catch me over there on Instagram at Melodic Moves. That's where I am. And a shout out to my mother over there in Madison, Wisconsin. All of my family in the DMV and the Chi, and of course, all of my family here in Los Angeles. Junior, we're doing it in Florida. And yeah, that's another day. God bless you guys and everything that you do.
That's what's up, man. Thanks, Tony. Hey, if you want to hang around If you want to hang around for the VIP section, you can. Right now, we're gonna wrap up the show, but before we do, we gotta get that impeccable moment. For the rest of your life. Impeccable moment. Come and get a piece of the pie. What's going on, Impeccable?
Man, some amazing singing, some amazing moments. I remember that 911 story because of everything that's going on in the quarantine that we kind of glazed over. And I thank Erica for just the remembrance of it and the human side that we all share when people hurt, you know what I mean, and when people lose, and from Black's mother, you know what I mean. It's just a place that you go, you know, and you reflect on your time, on what you do with your day, on who you spend time with, on who you choose to share love with, on choosing not to be around certain people because they're negative influence. You know, you have a choice to control your thoughts. You have a choice to control what you do. You have a choice to really pursue your dreams or your goals, or to just talk about what happened yesterday. And a lot of people want to stay what happened yesterday and never want to move forward. They don't want to take one step forward, even if they say they got to get in shape every year, but you don't want to walk one block. But yet you see Charles McGee, who times 10, who, if you've never heard his story, it's an incredible, compelling story of how something happened to him in his life and he couldn't move. But every day he had a will and a mindset to walk that he just took a block at a time. When will you begin to move forward? My impeccable moment was on discipline, but this is just coming from my heart right now. I usually write a note down, but when will you decide to move forward in your life, in your situation, in this bad relationship, in a toxic relationship? When will you move forward in your thoughts? When will you come out of third grade? A lot of people are still, they're adults, but they still have their third grade issues that they never dealt with, that they never got in touch with. This mentally during this, it's a lot. I got to thinking about, as African Americans, and we don't really like to deal with our mental health. And it is a lot that we can say or don't say, but it's a lot that's happening that's affecting us, which affects our family, which affects us taking that step forward. So we say all the time, we pray before every show, we pray before every live show, and we always say, get your mind right. Because we want to get into the mindset of the here and now, right? And we want to get into the mindset of being present and doing the job that we're doing at that particular moment. So if you're driving to work, drive to work. Don't be at work while you're driving to work. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking to your kids or spending time, or you watching them do that cartwheel and fall every time, be there. Don't be on your phone. Don't be, you got to be present in the moment, because the moments are so precious. Every second is a second you haven't seen before and you'll never see again. Think about it. Your decision to stay on the bus, man. That story we always like the bus. If you've ever been on tour, it's a pain in the butt to get on the plane because you got to drag all your bags. You got to get checked in. You got to get there 2 hours early. Like coming from Baltimore to New York, it's better to come on the train because you got to get to the airport 2 hours early, then fly an hour. And then, the same 4 hours you could have just went on the train. But you didn't know consciously at the time, but you knew that you hate dealing with the plane. If the bus is offered, and sometimes in life, another vehicle will be offered, and you got to be able to use, you said earlier, godly wisdom to take that vehicle to go in a different direction. Because if you keep going in the same direction, you're going to run off the cliff or you're going to crash. So get our GPS together. Let's move forward. And I'm going to say it again, Mr. Lee. This is an open forum, and I said it to Black and to everybody. You are free to make whatever comments you want, whether I like them or not, whether we like them or not. This is a place of freedom. You know what I'm saying? That you free. But if you're gonna be free and you get past the point that becomes disrespectful, we will block you from the page. We won't really just acknowledge your ignorance. And I've seen that the SisQo Live fans, they check people that's ignorant anyway. So thank you guys who check people when they get out of line. We don't even really have to say nothing before we even get to it. I'm gonna put my man Tony on it. Tony, I love you. They check them for you because listen, if you just want to be somewhere to be behind your screen to talk about something, this ain't the place. You know what I mean? This is the place where music is alive, where love is alive. This is the place where SisQo, Smoking Black, and DJ Mr. Lee and myself decided during the pandemic, instead, we could have waited it out. We don't have to be online every day, but we said, you know what? We're so used to connecting with people that this is the only way. So when Tony said he hadn't met us, and maybe Erica, no, you're meeting us now. This is the way we meet right now during this time period. When it changes, we'll meet you another way. But right now, this is the way we meet. You know what I mean? And this is us being in the room together. This is
we coming to you live until we come on to you live.
Right. This is a place where we meet. So I'm not gonna let somebody's whatever they think opinion, right, get us into a funk and mess up our great day. That's all I'm saying. And I feel you because you were spot on. Black was spot on, and we all emotional because we take it personally when people got something to say. But other than that, right, Goonie Google, all the rest of the stuff. I'm working on not cussing, and people say, "Well, you gotta." No, you don't. You can work on not doing certain things. It's just your mindset of what you want to work on. So my thing was about discipline today. That was what I wanted to talk about. But just stay on your game, okay? If you have an affirmation and you don't stick to your discipline, you're delusional. So stick to whatever your game plan is so that you can see something change by you going forward for your family. Do you want it to be the same way? Are you a paycheck away from being broke? Can you get everything you want can you go when you want to go? Can you go on vacation for a month? If not, you need to change something. Maybe you don't want to do that. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. My dad always used to say, everybody can't be an entrepreneur because somebody has to work at McDonald's. And that's your impeccable moment.
Impeccable moment. For the rest of your life.
I'm going to play Eric.
Impeccable moment. I'm going to get a piece of the pie. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been episode 31. I think I've been saying it right. Really appreciate everybody. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Erica. Radio Rashid.
I'm in here.
Our illustrious producer in here, as well as Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, Rax the Raccoon, and Impeccable with the impeccable moment. This has been SisQo Live, and we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. And hey, just a little tidbit to chime in on the impeccable moment. Always listen to something. You know, when you about to do something and you be like, man, something told me I should have, or something told me I shouldn't. Always listen to that, because when you don't you always regret it? Oh, wait, what's that? Radio Rashid, what's that?
That's gonna be my little buddy that's got something for that coon coming up later on when he come back. That's my little buddy Sputnik. This is Sputnik.
Good old Sputnik is coming through. But we thank y'all so much. We're gonna go to the after party, but let's say goodbye to everybody that's here for SisQo Live, and we will see you guys on Monday. Make sure you go to youtube.com/SisQo Live. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace.
I'm going live.
I'm going live.
Let's go live. I'm going live.
What's up? Welcome to the VIP section, the after party of SisQo Live. I'm your host, SisQo. As always, Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues. Impeccable. Our illustrious producer, Radio Rashid, coming at you with Rashid's rant. And we also got Erica and Tony for Fran Friday. And Rochelle had to dip out because she's still in transit. What's going on, Radio Rashid?
Well, man, I had to talk to several of my friends before I decided to do my rant today. And I'm going to shout out all my transgenders, all my gay friends out there. And they said, Rashid, unleash. Everybody might not be in your business. You can't assume that everybody is in your business, okay? Or everybody know what you're doing. Today, this is a true story. I opened up the door for a guy. Open up the door, just being nice and polite. When he walked through, he said, thank you. So I said, no problem, dog. Just real quick, not thinking. He got in the building in front of everybody, turned around and got loud with me and went off and said, you will address me as she. Okay. I've got no problem with people doing their own thing. I don't care what people do with their own life. Oh. But if you come up to me and you haven't done your change, or you looking like a man, you got a beard, and you not dressed, you look like a man with some lipstick on. I just called you dog, bro. I wasn't meaning no harm by it. You know what I'm saying? For you to go off on me, it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know what you're doing. Oh. You fool some damn body. If you want people to just assume you fool some damn body. Stop, cut the beard off. Don't come to me with no full beard. Don't come to me looking like a man and expect me to call you woman. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean no harm, but everybody is not in your business. So if you're going a certain way, you're doing a certain thing. If you're not going to tell somebody ahead of time, fool some damn bag. That's all I got to say.
I feel that. You can't, because the bearded lady ain't everywhere. So you know,
man. Beard,
no.
Wear a t-shirt or something, say call me G or whatever. Like, put me in, give me.
You dress like me and you got a beard. What's up, bro? You address me as no, it don't work like that.
Wear a shirt that say tacos for sale.
Yeah, fool.
Nah, that's real. That's real. See, and that's the thing. Like, nobody's saying we're happy to call you whatever you want to be called, but we can't read your mind. Like, help us.
I'm not in your business.
That's hard facts. You gotta have some tapes. You gotta have some tapes like the president.
Exactly.
I'm not messing with that, y'all.
So we can decipher the truth. So we can get the truth somehow, because we ain't gonna get it from you.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth. I ain't messing with that.
Y'all have anything to add, Tony or Erica? Y'all got anything to add to that?
Y'all on mute. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't y'all say something.
God loves everybody, and so do I.
Me too. Me too. But fool some damn bad.
But there's no right thing to say.
If you're gonna get mad, fool some
right. What you say, Tom?
There's no right thing to say in a society where everything is offensive.
Right.
Oh. Good point.
That was
good answer. Good answer.
That was a great answer. That was a great answer.
Just allow room for the learning curve. That's all we ask.
Right. There you go.
But it's not saying people are living in ignorance or living in bliss or whatever that is. We're really living in a society where everyone's in transition, and we're not just talking about transgenders. We're talking about our country is in transition at the moment. So it's going to sting. A lot of things are confusing. So, but when it comes to specifically to transgender, I don't really know. You have women that really look like guys, or guys that really look like women, and you address them. And I've tried, and just completely getting shut down. Either or, you really can't win. So
yeah, that's true. It's everything's confusing. Everything that's confusing. We're confusing. America, everything's confusing.
It's just
I thought I was tuning into Drew Hill. I don't know what this is.
No, this is really
yeah, he went off. I responded.
No, when I was growing up and everything like that, of course, dancing, that really wasn't the coolest thing to do in the world back in the 90s, and show choir, that wasn't cool. There was no Glee or, all I had was like you guys, you know what I mean? But no one around me was doing it. So my mother said, a lot of people are not going to understand it. They're going to call you names, and you can't be upset or mad if someone really doesn't understand what you're trying to do. Like, okay, you get what I'm trying to say? So you have to be willing and open and patient enough to educate people. So if someone gets something wrong or gets your agenda wrong, you can politely say, hey, you know what? It's a little wrong. Maybe you can call me this. It happens all the time. Ha ha, he. That's where it goes. I mean, I'm Black. When I had to move to, Fairfax, there were no Black people over there. So I had to educate. I was always the only Black person in class. So I had to educate them on an entire culture that they didn't know anything about.
Yeah.
You're capable, but you do have to be open to educate. Like they would say, your hair isn't real. I had to respond, no, my hair is real. It's just a lot more. It's just different
than y'all hair.
Exactly. And I had to explain to them, I had to explain to them what braids were. They didn't understand. Like my sister had curls one day, and the next day she had braids all like yo-yo. They didn't understand what that meant. I had to explain to them, it's just the culture is different. They're doing it now. I mean, Sandra Bland. I mean, they're doing it now, obviously. But hey.
Yo, that's what's up, man. We've been getting a lot of knowledge today. I'm about to go. We even went over, but it was a great show. But y'all can still hang out because I believe Mr. Lee about to turn up. Am I wrong?
Erica wants something.
Okay, I'm sorry. I do want to do some shout outs. I didn't get a chance to do my shout outs, but I would like to give a shout out to my cousin Alicia Waters. She's up there at Vanderbilt working hard. I also want to give a shout out to my cousin Sally, Cassandra, and I want to give a special shout out to my friend Kayla McKinney. And SisQo, she said she has been a long, diehard fan of yours, and she still bumps your music every day.
Oh, that's what's up. Tell her I said thank you so much. How about you, Tone? Tone, you got any shout outs?
Yes, my favorite song from you, SisQo, is Dance For Me.
Hey, that's what's up.
But for real, more shout outs just to all my siblings, Lauren, Chris, VJ, Lauren over there in St. Louis, Chris and VJ over there in Madison, Wisconsin, my dad over there in Gary, Indiana. I know we're all spread out and we couldn't see each other this year. And but we're gonna get it together. And God bless everyone. We're going to get it together. And please vote. Every vote counts. Every vote counts.
Yes, that's what's up. So that was Tone. That's Erica. I'm SisQo. That's Impeccable. Radio Rashid, Smoke Black, and DJ Mr. Lee. And now it's time for Mr. Lee to do his thing right here in the VIP section. We will see you on SisQo Live Monday. Have a great weekend, guys.
Turn up, Tony.
Woo! Don't hurt him, Lee. Don't hurt him, Lee.
Mr. Lee.
Let's have sex. But not without the foreplay. Okay, cool. But not without the first date. Okay, cool. But not before I have to wonder if you let me in. If I walk into your doorway. Let's have sex. But not without the sprees, babe. Okay, cool. Not without the fake case. No.
Sounds so good to me. You gotta get on up, baby. You gotta get on up now. Say it again, you're the same. Get on up.
that's the best for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating, fire waiting, so just dance for me. How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? Say, how can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? Say, all I really want is to be happy. Oh yeah, find a love that's mine would be so sweet. All I really want is to be happy. Find a love that's mine would be so sweet. I know that you're somebody else's guy. These feelings that I have for you, I can't deny. She doesn't treat you the way you wanna do. So come on, stop running. I wanna get with you. But your girl don't know what her. And anything you make this no further.
Does this camera have a rotator? Stop.
Inside, but all he tells me is not to keep me near. I'm never leaving down, though I might mess around. It's only 'cause I need some affection. So I creep, yeah, just keep it on the down low, since nobody else supposed to know. So I creep. Yeah, 'cause he doesn't know what I do, and no one's supposed to show. So what's love is the guy that thinks he's blind, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his roof. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your time, and no, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is the kind that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to
go girl, it's your birthday, over wide, know you're Thursday night, say we don't buy no drinks at the bar, we pop champagne 'cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say if you want me say
can't believe the girls club packed. What up, what up? Shawty wanna lead me to the bag. Ain't been in here 15 minutes. Pocket, digit. She just take no. What up? Now her mama wanna get mad. Saying she don't wanna share what she has. Ain't no particular one that's getting the water gun. So many that I want. Water falling. I don't hear nothing but ladies calling. I'm trying to get one of them models, but they keep coming from wall to wall. That definitely water falling. I don't hear nothing but ladies calling. I'm trying to get one of them models, but they keep coming from wall to wall. Yo. Look around, brother. Look around, brother. Keep it high. True hair. Death squad on the top. Hey, me, you know that I like it when you call me papi, but it seems like baby, you've been seeing another chico. And baby, you know that he can't go down like me. You know that he can't freak like me. So mommy, tell me one little thing. How deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's gonna be. Maybe you see yourself the way that you on the low, so your friends won't know. Tell me what it's gonna be. Maybe you see yourself the way that you on the low, so your friends won't know. Yeah. They try to put me in the box. It's impossible. Less. Oh, this time it's all or nothing. Said it's real. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'ma take you 10 rounds like a boxer, baby. Show you how I put down what rocks a lady. Promise you're asking when I'm done for more. I'ma switch it up and make life comfortable. I'ma be the reason
I don't
want to
stop, Kevin.
baby. I'ma invade the thoughts you keep it, maybe. If you're still not convinced, I'll tell you more. Make you forget the way you felt before. Oh, I could be your wake-up reason daily. You could be my first and leading lady. I'ma make you happy that you waited for me to settle down. Oh, I'm ready and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm tired of the game, already played it. I'm over all the mother girls I dated. I tell you what you are, you're my diamond girl. You're the rock on, you're my diamond girl.
My first ever dancing job, 2001, 2002. Michael Jordan was playing.
You're my diamond girl. You're the reason.
Okay, folks. Boss man telling me I got to go. So listen, I feel like we got more rocking out to do. So I want everybody to go follow DJ Mr. Lee on IG right now. If I get enough of y'all to follow me right now, I'll make sure I do a live Twitch stream this weekend where I just get all the way off. So let me see how many followers we can get. Or if you already follow me, send me a DM telling me you want me to do a live Twitch, and we'll do that. As always, we're going to bring it to you on Monday. Shout out my man Tony for hyping it up. Hey, yo, Kev, let's get out of here.